True or false? The older the format, the better shield rate gets. I think it's like okay, but not amazing in standard. In Pioneer, same. In Modern, it's just bad, so probably not actually. Center cursor. Yeah, I should have played Fable because of Grasp and stuff. I wonder if they're playing my list. Ooh, I bought some tickets for a concert first time in a while this morning. It was kind of random. I was just like, I was watching some videos on YouTube and then some others, and then I watched some like radio interview of Orelsan, who's a French singer. So then I went on Spotify to listen to some of his recent songs that I knew some I didn't. And then there was like an ad for Lizzo for a concert in Paris in like March. And I know Liz loves Lizzo, so I like sent her a link and asked her if she wanted to go. And it started with me like watching random video on YouTube about cooking or something. That win the qualifier, yeah, was Esper. I went 2-1, lost to Grixis, and then I went probably supposed to say go, right? Because their free drops are just super annoying. Blink 182. I'd go watch Bling and I would go watch. I never go to concerts almost, and it's always so good. I don't know why. Concerts are just amazing. Steve Vai? I don't even know who Steve Vai is. How should beginners start on competitive? I mean, define beginner and define competitive. If you could be a little more precise. I guess I'm supposed to just cast that card and hope good things happen. Do I see a Rafine ban at some point? I don't know. I don't really want to talk about bans, but I'm not super invested. I don't think I'm going to be super invested in standard, so I'm not. I mean, they might. I could definitely see them banning something else. Not sure what that would be though. Because is there even one card that's common to all the black decks? I'm not even sure. Like, there's not that much overlap between this list and my. I mean, I guess it could ban like. I was gonna say Shipwreck March, but then you can just play white black or. I don't play Bang Buster. I have Bang Buster in my sideboard. I don't think Bang Buster is that big of a deal. And Fable is not an Esper for obvious reasons. And if you ban Rafine, people will just play white black or red black or Grixis or Jaunt. I mean, I'm assuming the gold from a ban would be. Like I said, I didn't want to talk gut bait into ban talk. I guess I have more things to do than I think I should. But yeah. I mean, the goal of a ban would be to not have every deck be a black deck in standard. Oh, I have negate. I'm dumb. Thought I had two make disappears. I was figuring out if I wanted to casualty one or cast them both. Banning Shipwreck March would be hilarious. Yeah, but then you just play red black, mono black, or jaunt, right? Is that even that good? That's pretty good. They can't really ban the Triumphs because they printed all these domain cards. Arguably, you'd want people to be able to play like the domain decks, right? That sounds like a cool thing. We have diversity now. Honestly, standard. I mean, is it that big of a deal that everyone's playing black as long as there's like 5 or 6 different deck? I played against Naya. Naya looked pretty good. People might not be trying hard enough. I mean, we have Worlds in 2 weeks, and these guys have been just playing so much standard. So we'll see.
Run away. You'll be safer.
The real cards are Fable and Wedding. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if Rafine's not better free drop in. Even Kaido's been really good for me in Esper. Invoke? I mean, there's tons of decks that don't play Invoke. It's not even clear, like, the optimal build has Invoke. I don't play Shieldred. I don't really play Bangbuster. I don't play a ton of counters. Yeah, it's actually crazy that there's, like, almost no overlap. We share 2 colors and...
Who can help?
I didn't realize that the budget mana base. People are too eager as a banhammer. Yeah, I mean, people like talking about it. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe they design the cards in a way that there's less non-games, and that's what happens when you do that. Like a lot of cards that draw cards that replace themselves, so that people are less likely to get flooded or screwed, and it's like give and take, I guess. Has some good sides and some bad sides. Hey Arno, thanks for the raid, buds. Welcome everyone. Actually trying out Arna's list. I changed a few cards already, but welcome, welcome. Everyone comes from Arna's stream. I played Esper earlier in the plans. I went 2-1 and I got there on my second try. I like Esper a decent bit, but I've also played a lot of Esper and very little of every other deck in Standard, so I'm kind of biased. What's going on here? Just sitting on a counter?
You're good, but I'm better.
Ouch. Set Island.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Well, I got completely owned. I was not expecting Spell Pierce. This list just feels like way kind of mopier and clunkier, and to be fair, that Liliana I added, it's not looking super great here. I might still be fine though. I guess Invoke it makes sense, right? It's clunky, but also it catches you up like crazy when you get going. It's like really hard to beat.
Catch us.
Like if you're playing for Invoke Despair, do you really need to play counters? Don't you want to just pressure, and then
New moves to
top end Invoke Despair, kind of like mono black, except you're playing red for better cards? I just don't on the counters have been so good against me, and every time I play them, I'm like a little lukewarm about them, I guess. Why didn't I play Liliana first? That was awkward. It's not exactly what I meant to do. Oh well. I'm playing very well this game.
our swords will cross again.
I know something you don't know.
Rogue's bad against me disappear. I mean, I guess. So if I have another one, I'm having a real time focusing here. Hey Nate, I have qualified with Esper, second try. What are you running? Did you figure out what you're playing yet? If you're playing?
I learned what I needed to.
Oh, that's kind of awkward with counter spells and invoke despair. It's just bad deck building by me. I don't think there's a reason to give them a chance of Wandering Emperor being awesome for them. Did I struggle to say anything? My one loss was to Grixis. I lost the die roll in game one, and in game two, I got color screwed somehow. So I don't know. Grixis has felt kind of toughish though. I mean, all the red black decks, red black base deck, it always feels super close. I've been like not playing Bangbuster is my angle, but I don't know if it's correct or not. Because Bangbuster always feels so scary. Naya tokens. I just have 3 depoplates in my sideboard and 2 farewalls. I might just have 4 depoplates if that's really a thing. Has the meat hook ban affected my enjoyment of Standard? I enjoyed Standard last time around, but I hadn't played it in 2 or 3 weeks before the ban. Just the same Standard, honestly. That ban was really bizarre. Siphon's just for slow decks, blue decks, control decks. Yeah, just in case. Basically, your sideboard's useless because you're just gonna play mostly Black Mirror matches, and you should be pre-boarded for these decks. And I don't know. So your sideboard should be used for like weird stuff like Naya tokens, mono white aggro, enchantment decks, control decks. And then your main deck should just be optimal against Esper, Grixis, etc., etc. Dude. Oh my god. Whoopsie! Mono Blue Deverless. I just lost to it, but I heard it was a lot of people were saying it was bad and inconsistent, and then someone was saying that a 68% win rate to Mythic was it, so I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Standard, honestly. Did you guys do their second white mana? It's so clunky. Hey, one thing though. Am I winning? Yeah. I got my ticket. I got my qualifier ticket. I'm gonna be going online pretty early tomorrow because I need to be done not too late, ideally. No, yeah, we're playing plan. It's funny. What a game. Imagine not playing underdog. Imagine not playing underdog in your black deck. So unreal. Underdog should have been the ban. I think it would have been better than a meat hook ban. Because then control becomes a little better, you know, not much, but I don't know, just feel like Invoke Despair would have been a better ban because that's been a thorn in control side too. You can't, it's like hard to stick a win condition. Bangbuster I think would have been a better ban. Underdog would have been a better ban. Yeah. Fable would have been a better ban. That was really bizarre, but oh well. Meat Hub opens up aggro? Not really, it doesn't really open up anything. You can just like burn down the house, depopulate. There's so many good sweepers, and aggro's kind of sucks against them. Yeah, that is kind of nice that you don't have to buy meat hooks if you're playing in paper.
Secrets I don't know. But not now. This is a juicy secret.
I was gonna keep playing around counters as best as I can. Salut Kilgan, bienvenue. In Arena, you usually have way more mythic wildcards than rare, or is it just me? It depends. I had that at some point, but then it stopped being the case. I'm not sure what it depends on. I think you run out of mythic when you're trying a lot of brews, maybe. Because the mythics are not even that good. That is one thing that they do that's pretty cool is that a lot of the best rares are not mythic. A lot of the mythics are like the random dragons and stuff
It's like
that are not very good,
aren't even there.
which is nice.
Almost 5 years of misery.
Sorry you feel that way. Or glad for you. Or glad it happened. What's up, Raph? Thanks for sticking around. Despite the wait, despite the abuse. Despite the abuse you go through on this channel. Poor Raph of Raph. Just always so unfairly treated by me. Alright, that sequencing was not the greatest. NGL. Loving mono white. Yeah, I mean, ship a list. I'm loving Esper for your info. How did I find that? It's someone who lived in Japan, I think. Someone who, I think the first time someone shared it was me. This is someone who lived in Japan and saw it on Japanese TV or something. I agree, it's kind of nuts how good it is. Did I mess up? Oh, did I not attack with underdog? I just forgot about it. Yeah, I've just zoned out. Just too busy, dude, duress. Please. Don't play duress. It's bad. It's a sideboard card
The
if
genius
anyone's
of
playing
Gabriel
like
Nassif.
weird control decks. Duress is a pipe dream, chat.